Yo, what's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Julian, and I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be reacting to top 10 famous rappers talk about Eminem. So before we get into this video, make sure I hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we're going to get right into it. Let's go.
I don't have the accolades that connect to the performance of my music. I don't have the trophies that match how big the actual records are. The one Grammy I have is for Crack a Bottle. I couldn't even have that without him. You know, that's why I have so much value for him, not just in my career, just in my life, because he's a guy that, one of my best friends, because I can trust that he's going to be honest with his constructive criticism when it's time to listen to the music before it goes out. He's the only person that did things that I wanted to do. He had the Marshall Mathers LP with 23 million records sold, with flags all around the plaque, and I was like, yo, I want that kind of success.
I was just basically extremely nervous, you know, last year getting on the Grammy stage, and he was just like, man, you know, he's like, just enjoy it. He didn't tell me, like, you know, a lot of people would be like, oh, it's nothing, just do. He didn't make it seem like it's not a big deal. He was like, but if you need reassurance before your verse comes, he's like, look at me, man, I'll give it back to you, you know, like, he was like, just look at me and I will reassure you that you belong on that stage. And I did. I came out there, I looked right at him, and he nodded at me, and that's when I knew, like, I'm okay up here, you know? And we had like an amazing rap Grammy performance.
I would say it's
not rap.
It's not rap. It's a lifestyle, it's a culture, and it's for everybody now. You know what I mean? I feel like back in the day, more rap was just for a certain type of person. You had to go through certain things, you had to know certain words and criteria to be in the rap scene.
Was it originally black?
Yes.
Now it's everything.
It's everything.
Rest in peace, Larry King.
Yeah, there's a lot of...
I think that's what his name is, Larry King.
One of the greatest rappers is Eminem, and he's white. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, not only the color has changed, but just the thought process behind it.
Another question, game.
Oh, here we go.
Classic. I love it. Yeah.
M's back?
I mean, Eminem is Eminem. If you notice in hip hop, Eminem is the only rapper that nobody ever wants a problem with.
I can't take him serious now.
Eminem is like the most lyrically insane. Even when I was going at 50, and you know, me and Dre wasn't seeing eye to eye, man, I stayed away from the white dude, you know, because he a problem. You know what I'm saying? I understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like Eminem, I don't think it's a rapper he won't slay. And you don't even want a war with Eminem. You know, he crazy.
And it's nasty. Okay. I don't care what color he is.
Hey, Rakim.
I don't care none of that, man. You know what I mean? You know, real artists respect real artists, man. And especially like a conscious artist that sits down to write. And when he hears another artist that sits down and does it.
And to see that the godfather of rap, Rakim, is telling people that Eminem is that dude, that's the approval. That's what I call getting approval, because this is somebody who's been in the rap game for years, since the 80s, saying that Eminem he got it. That's just it, and that's the thing. We have to give people credit where credit is due. And Rakim, and I appreciate for him even saying that M is nasty, no matter what color he is.
Is writing, and he know brother nasty. You know what I mean? Regardless, you can't take nothing away from his thoughts and his pen. Okay.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And
Thank you.
M is nasty, man. I tell people to this day, if M was black, he'd be if M was black, he'd be the next Muhammad Ali, man.
What was that like? I mean, you gotta, come on, I'm a fan of, hip hop, so you gotta give us some. What was that like collaborating with him?
Eminem he just is, right? He's like, I mean, we went out on a whim and just put it in the air, you know, that it would be great if M would collaborate with us for Pink Friday, and I didn't think it was going to happen. I mean, I remember we kept talking about it, and I kept thinking, I really was saying in my head, I know it's not going to happen, but, you know, it doesn't hurt. So I sent him one record, and he didn't love it. And,
did that hurt your feelings to have Eminem say?
No, because he didn't say, you know, artists talk to artists differently. He didn't say I didn't love it, but he just said, could you send me something that's a little bit more me? So I understood that because I'm an artist and I've had to say the same thing to people. So I remember I sent an email back and I said, you know, I want to thank him just for saying that, just for having enough respect. Because some people, like, you'll send them and you'll ask them, you know, if they would work with you, and sometimes they won't even respond or say anything. But like with M, he had the respect at least to treat me like a peer and say, you know what, I think it's dope, but I don't think it's me. And I just was like, I respect that so much.
For real. And that's another thing. Eminem is not afraid to say what's on his mind. Like, if he needs to say something, he gonna say it. Because even with music, he's saying if there's a certain song that he gets offered and he's saying that's not for him, he's just gonna say that. And the fact that Nicki said she understood that just made, honestly, and she did get a song with Eminem on her album. So, and I go lie, Roman's Revenge is pretty fire. It was pretty fire.
You try to sound like Eminem, and I know he's an influence of yours. Is that a compliment or an insult? Because no rapper wants to be considered an imitator.
Yeah, I take it as a compliment because I'm a student of the game first.
For real.
Before I jump in any type of booth, you know what I'm saying? I know my history well, you know, from Eminem albums, the Pac albums, to Dre, to Snoop. So they hear elements and different pieces like that, and you know, so be it. Because Eminem is, you know, one of the greatest of all time. Nobody can take that from him. I can't take it. New artists can't take it. No, nothing. That boy wordplay is out of this world. Excluding the fact of whatever racial color or hip hop is hip hop, and he got it.
Listening to Eminem call you, you can only work with one or the other. Who do you pick? Daniel, let me finish my sentence.
No, I'm sorry. Jay-Z is incredible. I hope I get the opportunity to work with him, but Eminem, because he's gonna rap.
Logic.
So make sure I do my best to keep up.
Okay.
Jay-Z, that's just swag. That's just having a good time. You know what I mean? So.
Sure. I don't think Nas is bigger than Eminem. You know, obviously Eminem is the biggest rapper of all time, statistically. You know what I'm saying? And Eminem is like definitely sold more records, but as far as artistry and impact on the culture, I think they're in the same category. Nas, Eminem, Jay-Z. Biggie, Pac, you know what I'm saying?
I'm very excited about tonight. Tell us about your friendship, your relationship with Eminem. Where did it begin? How's it going? And what does he think of me?
Yeah, we did a song on my album, Blueprint, the first one, because I got like a lot of them.
Yeah, you have to put that out there.
The first one, we did a song called Renegade.
Yeah.
And,
classic. Blueprint classic album, Renegade, fire.
And it was really good. It was really, really good.
And what the tours strike? It's not a
you
tour.
make really good songs, you become friends.
Yeah, it's a.
And with me and my brother Chris Calico on it already, and sending our verses to M and hearing him say, "Man, Calico killed it. You guys killed it." That's like the best rapper telling you that. You know what I'm saying? So your head is already inflating. Like y'all was dancing in the studio. You was looking like back to your b-boy days.
I'm not sure who this is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
It was like it was validation. Now keep in mind that we already knew.
If anybody knows who this is, comment down below.
MCs, you know, we always known that we just murdering everybody for real lyrically, but to hear it from the guy that murders everything, you know what I'm saying, is a smiley thing. You know, those sizzling it's a happy as thing. You see that? You know what I'm saying? That's why we got it. Yeah.
Let me tell you something, man. From my own opinion,
Oh yeah, Yellow Wolf.
The greatest rapper alive, and probably there ever will be, is Marshall Mathers. You know, and I swear to God, I'm not saying that because I was saying that before I was signed.
You got Eminem, who's been in the game for so long. What's it like to be invited to be on a tour with him, and what's it like to tour Australia with him and be friends with Eminem?
Well, man, for me, I'm sure for him too, but I speak for myself. I'm such a huge Eminem fan, and especially from his first 3 albums, I was like all the way in. You know what I mean? I'm still all the way in because he's still amazing. But you know, there was a point in my life, a very pivotal point in my rap career. My first song I ever made was literally just biting Eminem and Nas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you go listen, you would hear both influences. And I feel like when you start rapping in the beginning, you really just take all your influences and you just rap like them until eventually you become who you are from all these influences. And
it's
he
a
was
melting pot, right?
Yeah, Eminem was a main ingredient. So to now be on tour with him years later, they invite us out. It's like, it's a crazy feeling. You know, it's a huge honor.
Man, the fact that because J. Cole, he's technically part of the new generation artists, but at the same time, he's lyrical. Besides Kendrick, because Kendrick and J. Cole, they are lyrical artists, but they're part of this new generation. And the fact that, and honestly, I didn't even know that J. Cole went on tour with Eminem a while back, but just to hear that Eminem is one of his influences just proves to me that J. Cole is up there, up top with all the other artists. But man, I like the fact that a lot of these artists from different generations, they're open up about how they feel about Eminem or what were their experiences were like with him, and they all had some pretty good interactions and pretty good, experiences with him, as far as whether if it's giving advice, doing records with him, and that's just a good thing. It's a good thing that Eminem is kind of opening doors for other artists in different ways. And man, I don't know. I just feel like Eminem people still need to give him credit for what he has done for hip hop, arguably in music at large. So yeah. So that's gonna be the end of this video. And like I said before, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.